Restoring trust in relationships isn't easy, but it can be done. Here are some ideas on how to make that happen. The main thing to keep in mind as you go through the process of restoring trust is that it requires changes in the actions and attitudes of both people in the relationship. Even after something as serious as an affair, a relationship can be saved. The key is start with small amount of trust and continuing to build on it. Before you can start rebuilding trust, you need to take an honest look at what went wrong. Our natural tendency is to blame the other person, and they are likely at fault to some extent, but the only person you have total control over is yourself. Therefore, you need to get to the root of what you may have done to end the relationship. Once you find the source of the problem, you can take steps to fix it. For example, if your partner had an affair, what was it that they were seeking from someone else? What was it that you weren't providing? You will need to improve these things if you want to have a future together. Don't get me wrong, it's never right to cheat, but we are trying to restore a relationship and work on trust. While you can't undo the past, you can certainly create a better future. The next step is to start actually gaining some trust again. One of the best things you can do is assume the other person is being honest. By doing this, you will get trust in return. Of course, that is easy to say, but much harder in practice. So, the trick here is to take small steps. Tell your significant other that you will be home by 7 p.m., then be home by 7 p.m., or a little early if at all possible. It doesn't have to be anything big, just start demonstrating your ability to stick to your word. Over time, these small steps start to accumulate and build on one another. But, you must keep doing it, and always follow through on what you say you're going to do. Excuses will not cut it at this point. In fact, if there is any possibility, any doubt in your mind at all, then it's better to not say anything at all. Restoring trust in relationships is not an easy task. And the more severe the reason for the lack of trust, the harder it will be to regain it. Keep your focus on trust, and keep taking those small steps, and before you know it, you will be happy again.